bed. That's a good picture. They get
Remember this?
Yes.
Yeah.
They get the best pictures.
He's got good. You have a lot of pictures too, Mom.
Well, todos son míos.
Oh God. No, these are all his, Mom.
Yeah. Es el carro, no es el carro de tu papá, ¿eh?
No, I was looking for that. Oh, Jesus. Ah, this is the wedding. Okay, these are all I want. So, when did you come to Bellevue? What did you do when you came to Bellevue?
We come in a truck to go in the fields.
To work the fields, right?
Minor workers.
Oh, migrant workers.
Yes.
Okay. And that's all you did for how long? Here.
1 year.
You did that, and then Dad
Your daddy
worked
in the whirlpool.
in the whirlpool.
Yes. We made tomatoes.
You picked tomatoes.
Yeah, and cabbage, cucumbers, and beets.
Yeah, I remember we used to pick cherries.
And cherries.
Yeah, cherries. Also, didn't we used to pick peaches?
And peaches.
Okay.
Yes.
What? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank right now.
So am I.
Yeah. Well, no, just talk about everything and anything.
Yeah.
Mom.
No, my life was a win.
It was simple.
Very
Was
simple.
it simple? I mean, they said you got married at 17.
Yeah, very, very, inocentes. I don't know how you get.
Innocent.
Yes. Just living on the farm and playing. And that's it. And go with my mom when they take my sisters to the dances. Because my mom always take it.
Your mom always take. Well, oh, you always went to the dances.
Yes.
What did you do? Where did you meet Dad?
You did?
Yeah, where'd you meet him?
Was easy. En el puente de Matamoros.
The bridge of Matamoros.
The bridge of Matamoros. I was coming and they say, ay, güerita, adiós, güerita. Güerita, ¿para dónde vas, güerita? Y de ahí fue el primero y último novio que tuve.
And that's the first and only
They
boyfriend you ever
respect
had.
me until we got married.
And this picture right here. What? Why blonde hair?
Well,
No, just that.
I don't know. Your daddy wanted.
He wanted to see you with blonde hair.
That's the one who bought me the wig.
Your dad bought
Yeah.
you the blonde wig.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wore that for how long?
Not too long, and
Not
I
too
gave
long.
it to Marianne.
This one right here.
Abuelita and your dad.
Abuelita.
Yeah.
That's Dad's mother.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's your dad's mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many children did she
Chabela.
have?
8.
8 also? She had 8?
8.
And right now there's only, what, one living?
Jos Roberto and tu tía
Mi tía Goya.
Nena, Goya, y Cuca.
So there's 3
Three
left.
left.
3 living?
Yes.
Okay. And who's this handsome dude?
Yes.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't recognize him. Yes.
I'm gonna put these in there. I'll put those in there.
Los toreros cuando íbamos a los toros.
Remember those? I
Yeah.
remember them.
Pero Rudy, they don't remember.
I do. I don't know if Rudy ever went to when
My
I
God
went.
was always with them. Ese es tu tío José,
Tío Jose. Now who is he?
hermano de tu papá.
Dad's brother.
Yeah, de los chicos. Yes.
And what happened to him?
They got lost in Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, and they never find it.
So that's when Pearl Harbor was raided. That's when he was.
1943.
He was. Do you remember what ship he was on? He was in the Navy. No.
No, they
Army.
were Army. There was a party trooper.
Paratrooper.
Party trooper.
And he just got lost there.
And then they went after the paratrooper. They went for the Blue Cross.
Okay.
I mean Blue Cross, ¿verdad?
Okay. No, it's the Red Cross.
The Red Cross.
Okay.
whatever.
Now, did he? Who is he? Is he Dad's brother?
Yes.
Dad's brother. Okay. Younger.
Yes.
Younger?
Yes,
Okay.
es él y luego Beto.
Okay. He's the baby.
Yeah. Nikki and Justice.
And who's
That's Juan.
now? Who's Juan?
Es mi sobrino, hijo de tu tío Ciprián,
And he's
de la primera esposa.
okay. Did he die?
No, no.
He's still living.
Es el que me habla no ha de tardar en hablarme cada sábado. Él me habla de Adelario.
De la
Y me
todos los
da-
días. ¿Cuánto?
They give me all the fruit. Your tío Agustín and everybody, how everybody doing.
He tells you. Have I ever met him?
Yes, they come over here. Remember, his wife was a little old lady
No.
with the white hair.
No.
Yeah, they come over here. They stay over here.
Oh.
You remember?
Yeah, he gave me $1 once.
Yes.
I remember when we were in Toledo.
Yeah.
We took him to Toledo
Mhm.
to see his brother also, which is
Melitón.
Melitón.
Yes.
I remember. Now I remember. Yes. Real tall, striking looking man, very handsome man.
Oh.
And
No, él nunca vino para acá.
Este.
Oh, sí.
Yeah.
Juan.
Tall.
Yeah.
Juan.
Delgadito. Alto.
Yeah, very thin, very striking. He was a
Yes.
very, very handsome guy.
Oh, yes.
Now I remember who he
Yes.
is. Yeah, I totally remember who he is.
How about those pictures that they whirlpool ustedes?
Okay. Well, these are our baby. These right here. These are the ones that are going to go. We'll put these in
Okay.
as we, as we're talking. We know who we are.
Okay.
You know, you got me, you got Joe, and you go right straight down the line with who it is, except for Tony.
Yeah.
I think Tony's doesn't. He did. Did Tony graduate? No. Okay. I didn't even.
You daddy to put it in there.
Dad still put all those in there because everybody else put their pictures in there too. So, your other sisters? Where are they at now? How many sisters you have living still?
One is in the nursing home.
Oh, Maria. She's the
Maria.
only one left.
That's the only one there.
But you have.
And Juan go in there, and they had the
I'm-
phone, and they said, talk to Juanita. And they said, no, because I don't hear. So those little phones, you know,
You can't hear on the little
they
phones.
can hear you. No.
Uh-huh.
And they don't want to talk to me.
When do you call her at all? You call her anymore?
No, because it's in the nursing home.
Yeah, you can't call her in the nursing home?
I don't know. I
Why?
never asked.
Why?
I'm going to ask Joe Juan to see if they can let me call over there.
I don't see why you can't. I'll find out for you.
Yeah,
I'll call Maggie today, find out why you
Yeah.
can't talk to her.
yeah. Pobrecita de Maggie, me da lástima.
No,
Su
don't say
hijo
that.
está muy
This is
malo.
yeah.
Su hijo está muy malo. Tiene una bola en la
I know.
garganta
I heard about
You
that.
heard?
Ella me dijo.
y no
Pero
tiene con qué.
Oh, well.
El que le está ayudando es a que hay.
Well, that's why she's trying to get help.
Yes.
That's why she's trying to get help.
I hope they got it.
Uh-huh.
I told them to go and find out if they got help.
So your restaurant, did you like that?
Oh, yes, I missed it.
You missed the
I
restaurant?
missed my restaurant.
Okay.
Yes. I was making burritos with no onions. I put onions. I make another burritos. I put onions. I make other burritos. I put onions. And Mary said, go home. I said, no, I'm going to make the burrito. They take me in there to the hospital that I almost died.
Why?
I had my gallbladder lost.
Oh, your gallbladder broke?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Huh.
And they thought that I was going to die. They called you too.
No.
And you know who was down there about 3 o'clock?
Who? You
Oh
all right?
my gosh.
It's okay. You don't have to do that. You got it?
Yeah, they want to.
Okay. They just trying to come around.
Yeah, they want to meet the other.
So I didn't, that one I didn't know. I mean, you, in the restaurant, you did a lot of work there.
A lot of work there, and I love it. Every
I
minute.
know, I know.
Every minute I go in there. In Kemper,
Kemper.
they want me to make the aguacate
Guacamole.
guacamole. They like the way I make it. And I always make it for them. Yes. And the other night, they like the burritos.
How many grandchildren do you have, you know? That's a tough
5 for
one.
you, 5
5
for
from me,
And
yeah.
5 for Rudy, and 5 for Tony.
No, 3 from Rudy.
5.
Rudy's got 2 kids. You go that way, and then you have great grandchildren. how many grandchildren you have. You have, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Daddy.
Rudy have
I
5.
got some calls.
Tony have 5. And you have 5. There are 15 grandkids in there. And
Wow.
then I have one. I'm gonna have another one. Great gone. The Tanya.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good,
Be,
yeah.
gonna be twice great grandma.
How many years you been in this house?
Was, like I said, Bart is 45, and I Donnie got from this house to go and get married.
Okay.
I think you were 6 years old when you moved here. When I moved here,
Okay.
because you went that school in there by Frank's. That school in there, and I don't think that you even go to school.
Yeah, I did go to school there.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that I did because I do remember
Yes.
that one right there.
yeah,
I remember that.
when you cut your leg. And-
We lived here when I cut my leg.
Yes.
But I was a little bit older than 6
Yes.
because I actually went. I walked to school by myself and I did
Yeah.
everything else by myself.
Yeah, I know.
So I think I was a little older than 6, something like that. Maybe
7.
No, I don't remember.
Well, you
Was
started
it-
school in there.
That I could be. I don't remember the name
Yes.
of the school.
Yeah, because where Frank lives. That
All right.
school.
Okay.
And they started in here at 6 years old. And that's what you started in
Watch the train.
there. You see, Frank,
Be careful.
Bart is 45.
I didn't know he was 45. Everybody's gotten.
And I already live in here before I buy the house.
So with the family, how it's basically your father that was born in Mexico. Is that right?
Yes.
The only one. And then
Yes.
how did they get?
Guerrero.
Okay, how did they get into the United States?
Well,
Legally, illegally? I don't understand.
yeah, they have his papers.
He had
from
his
the
papers
governor.
from the governor too.
The governor sent
that
it to
he-
him
that he
because
could-
they never want to go and get papers to turn in senior citizens in here,
Okay.
and the governor sent it to him.
So he was an American citizen.
Yes.
Pretty just to say. I mean, even though he was born in Mexico. How about dad's parents? Were they born in Mexico, or do you know anything about his parents' or? No, don't know anything about them at all.
Pues vi mamá Chabela al otro lado, yes.
She was from Mexico.
Yes.
She looks very, very, very
Yeah.
strong Mexican.
Yes, because that's where they get the house.
She had a house in Mexico,
Yeah, his daddy have,
the ranch.
pues remember donde íbamos, donde estaba Papa Andrés,
No.
donde estaba mi tío Pepe.
No. I don't remember that.
My God.
Yeah. See,
Yes.
I was young.
No.
How old was I?
¿Quién fue el que trajimos el hijo de tu tío Pepe?
Oh, never mind.
Ok,
No,
esa casa.
That house. Whose house was that?
My mother-in-law's dad.
Then one of Dad's sons brothers still lived in Mexico.
No. Oh,
Who
my
were they?
mother-in-law.
Who was Meme's parents?
Era tu tío Pepe, murió. Y su mamá también.
Mi tío Pepe, from whose family?
That's my mother-in-law's brother.
Oh, so that was Dad's uncle. That's what it was. Okay. Now
I
I
remember
understand.
that White House.
Now I remember. Now I remember who that was. Because there's some. And then my godmother. She is. Is she family also?
Your godmother was Tolentino. Ya no me acuerdo.
Okay. My godfather. Is he?
Era barbero. Tenía su job.
Like he was a barber. I remember him. He's the one that had that little medallion that I have.
Yes.
That she gave me.
No, that's your uncle. That's my brother.
Okay.
Oh yes, that's your
Now
father.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's your godfather.
My godfather.
Yeah, tu tío
And my-
Pantaleón
Okay.
y tu tía Fidelita, tu
Who
madrina.
is mi tío Pantaleón? is he your brother? Or
My brother.
He's your brother.
My
okay.
brother.
So she is your sister-in-law,
My sister.
which is my godmother.
Your godmother. Yes.
Okay. That's the one that we met. That
Yes.
when we were in when we were in
In
Texas when we
Texas.
went to dinner.
Yes.
Yep, we took her to dinner. Remember? Okay. Now I understand.
Yes. Yeah, Laura was a few months when we come over here.
Marie was a few months old
Yes.
when you came from.
From Laredo.
Oh, okay.
I went down there. We live over Contreras' house.
Okay.
Chantes, chicken coopers.
Chicken coops.
Chicken coops,
Uh-huh.
yes. When I had, gonna have you, so I went to Texas to have you.
Okay, now you went to Texas because there was a funeral. Is that right?
No.
Didn't mi tío die when?
No,
Or
nobody died. I
Grandma.
went in there to have you.
oh, you went there
If-
to have me.
Yes.
Okay.
If I don't go in there, I die in here because I don't get nobody to take care of me.
Okay. All right.
And tu tía Romanita is the one who took care of me.
Okay, she took care of you.
And they don't have no money, they don't have nothing, but they buy you a lot of bottles.
Uh-huh.
The doctor told you.
Uh-huh.
And then you got sick,
Uh-huh.
had that thing in your mouth. So, you tía Romanita,
What was it that I had in my mouth?
it's white stuff they got you infected in your mouth because
Okay.
of the bottles.
Okay.
And they went and bought you a lot of bottles, you tío,
Uh-huh.
el esposo de tu tía Romanita.
Uh-huh.
And then you got sick in the middle of the night. So my mom was gonna go, they went to the hospital with you.
Uh-huh.
And tu primo hermano
What's primo hermano?
es hijo de tu tío Nacho.
So it's my
Nachin.
cousin.
Sí, Nachín, llegó a la casa, iba a un baile. They was going to a dance. And they went with mom. And mom had one shoes with her and one shoe somebody else. And they go like, cita de mi madre.
Your mother, right?
Yes, they
Okay.
take you over there to the hospital. And then the nurse said, this lady can stay, it's too old. I said, you have to stay. So your primo hermano stay all night with you and there, and they don't went to the dance.
Oh, I bet he still hates me.
No,
No,
he's
I'm just-
dead already.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's
Okay.
dead already. Yes, Nachin. And that's it.
When you had
Tu tía Romanita, they have a very, very sad life with both husbands.
she was married twice. Okay.
Twice, yes.
They were.
The last one, they had to leave it because they don't even give him anything to eat. So my daddy took it back.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
They took her back.
they took him back.
Now, when you got married, did you have a big wedding? Did you have? I mean, because I'm looking at your dress and the way Dad was dressed and everything. Was it a big wedding?
In the house.
That was all in the house.
Oh, in the house, they have a patio like that big one,
Uh-huh.
with chairs and everything, and dance into the dirt.
And danced until
And
through the dark.
to the dirt.
Through the dark.
Yes.
Now, your wedding dress. Did you make that? Did you buy it?
No, I buy it.
You bought it. So okay.
You daddy give me the money.
How much did that cost? Do you remember?
But I don't remember.
$10.
No,
No.
not $10, but $35.
And that was silk, wasn't it?
And that was silk.
Uh-huh.
Yes. No, that was silk. They said
Satin.
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 That's what I meant. Satin.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
How many people were at your wedding? Do you know?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Did you have mariachis and all that?
Yes, we
You did?
no, we don't get mariachis. We get just music, Mexican music.
Uh-huh.
Yes, until the morning.
You remember
And then-
dancing, don't you?
And then my daddy went and lived over my house
Uh-huh.
until they blessed me, and I went inside.
And then you went inside. Until he blessed you, and then you went to your house that you did you
Rent.
you rented the house?
Rented
Okay,
house.
there
I
in
never
Laredo
buy anything.
until you got here.
Yes, and then when I come over here, was laying in a little catry,
Uh-huh.
and they blessed me and said, Tita, you go where your husband is and where you have better life. And I bless you.
So you knew you weren't going to stay in Laredo.
I never stood in Laredo.
Yeah, but you knew that
I
you
wa-
weren't going to do that.
No,
Okay.
no, I don't want nobody to know my life.
Uh-huh.
I want to suffer my life
Uh-huh.
the way I can.
You want to live the life the way you can. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean?
Yes, but your daddy was a good man. No matter what, they drink and everything, but they never leave us without an eating and dressing.
Without clothes.
Yes,
That's
without
understood.
clothes, yes.
Then you started, what was your first job here
In my first job, the field.
the fields? Were the
The
first
field.
job?
My first job.
And then Dad's first job here was the Whirlpool, wasn't
Whirlpool.
it? How did you get into that? With your, did you fill out his application?
NDP for the States porque estaba diabetes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you got him in there.
And they
he
got it
stayed
in there, and then we went back, and they tell you in there all the story. And they said, welcome home, Frank. You're a good worker. And they took in there Gama, y el cuñado, y mucha gente que le dieron papel para que take people and they are good workers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so he referred a lot of people
A lot
to
of
come in
people
there.
to come in there to work. Yes.
And Dad worked there all the rest of his life.
Yes, they started in the ¿cómo se llamaba la otra?
So there was another factory that he worked at? do you know?
Una casa like that, una casa chiquita. Yes.
A small factory.
A small factory, yes. Bendix.
Bendix. I remember that.
Yes.
I remember that.
He started in the Bendix. Yes.
So he just
And then we went to Texas and we come back, and like I said, and they want to go back home, and I said no. The kids already grow up. If you want to go home, and I stay. The kids are gonna find job in here, not in Laredo.
So you said you're not going back. You
I
stayed
don't
here.
go back.
So you talked him into staying here.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I said,
Okay. Why did he want to go back? I mean, what was there for him?
No.
Just because he was born in Texas,
Yes.
right? All his family was
Yeah,
there.
to Tio Meriton, they got mad at me because I don't took it to bury in Texas. Because I don't took it to bury in Texas. And I said, how many of you stick your hand in the pocket and said, here, Juanita, money
Oh, he got mad because you didn't take Dad and bury him in Texas, in Texas dirt.
in Texas dirt.
Okay.
And I said, how many? They stick his hand in the pocket and said, here, Juanita, help yourself. They don't even give me any money, 1 penny. The house they sold because they said my husband was dead. Josie won alive.
When Juanita died.
Yes.
So-
And that's the one who need more than anybody else because I don't have no money. And I don't have a dad and I don't have a job.
So they really didn't treat you right when Juanita died.
No. So everybody
Because
get money except me.
Oh, so okay. Let's not mention any names.
No. I
Okay, so you don't.
mention names.
I understand what you mean.
Yes.
I understand what you mean.
I don't mention any names. The ones they put the lawyers, they told that. That I don't get no money because my husband was dead. But what my husband belonged to my husband, they belong to me.
Well, that's true. That's
Yes.
the way.
So they don't do it, I don't get mad.
Well, no, there's no
God
reason.
blessing me
Yeah.
with more.
Well, he did. That he did.
Tell Joe how I am saying
Yeah.
now.
Well, I know how you're setting. Then that's just as long as you're happy. You worked hard for your
what I
whole
have.
life for everything that you have, Mom. You know, and that's why in this case, that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Because I want people to realize, I want the whole family to realize that we appreciate the whole thing that you've done for us.
That's what I
And
Joe.
that's why that's why we're doing what we're doing, because we want to know more about you.
Yes.
More about you. I don't want to know anything bad about you. I want to know what
no.
your life was
My life
as a child. I mean, when
Yes.
you were growing up, you're saying it's a very simple life. I mean, there are a lot of things that
Yes.
that we all want to know.
That's what Joe said. Joe said, Mom, what I have is because of you.
Well, of course.
Everything I have.
All of us feel that way.
You suffer a lot to have us in here. And I still have the one they needed. Now I have more when my daddy was alive.
You have more than what you had when Dad was alive.
If your daddy gave me the money, I have more than that.
Yeah, because you saved it.
I
You didn't. You didn't spend it.
When they got laid off from the roundhouse, and they was gonna go Frias to make the what do you call them, Barrias to make the road. From Frias.
Well, I remember you telling me the road that goes from
Frias.
Laredo to
Frias.
Monterrey.
No, to Frias.
Frias. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I remember you
Yes.
were saying that. ¿Cómo se llama ese road? There's a name for that road, and I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay.
And they don't have money to buy their things.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how much I have in the bank?
How much?
$6.
Uh-huh.
And they have enough to buy the
things that he needed? Uh-huh. $6.
$6.
Mm-hmm.
And on my
And that's by pennies and pennies and pennies, just throwing them in there, right?
yes,
Okay.
because I don't work because I have kids, and otherwise I've been working. Like when we went to school, yo y Jesucita in the morning, we get up and go to school, no breakfast.
So how many years did you complete in school?
About 4.
4 years?
No, 4. Grade 4.
You were, yeah, that's 4 years. That's your
Yeah, I can
fourth
read.
grade.
I can read, but I can write.
You can read, but you can't write?
I can write.
You can write. I've seen you write. Pero
Some.
you write in Spanish. You write in
Spanish, yes,
Mexicano.
en mexicano, sí.
pero escribir, pero en inglés no puedes escribir.
No, but I can
You can read.
and understand what I
You can
read.
understand what you're reading.
Yes, what I read.
Okay, but you read slow.
Yes, slow.
And that's
yes.
how you get to know that. Okay.
Yes.
Because it's not.
And I
How
don't
do I want to say it? It's not bad that you didn't graduate. I mean, there's nothing
No,
wrong with
it is
that.
nothing
There's
wrong.
nothing wrong with that.
I can good life.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You still made a good life out of yourself, and that's what inspires other people. I'm not saying that you should not graduate, but I'm just saying look where you came
Yes.
from.
And when I come over here, I don't even speak one word English
You didn't speak English
No.
at all.
at all. I learned it myself.
And you learned everything on your own.
Reading papers and talking. And everybody tried to find out who I am, what kind of nationality I am, because they said I don't have no accent. So I said, I don't know, I speak Spanish.
Mexican, Spanish.
Yeah.
None of us, as a family, really have an accent. We don't have an accent.
No.
Not when you were saying, your nationality. When you came, let's say you came to Ohio, did you have any problem with your nationality?
What you mean?
With other people, with those Americanos, did you have any
Oh,
problem?
when I come over here, they look at me like this. I
Now,
go like this. Did I have something on my face that I don't even know it?
That's right.
Nobody said a word.
Nobody said a word again.
Then I go like this. I said, did I have something that I don't even know it? They go like this.
And your first regular job here in Bellevue, what was it?
General Electric.
GE? What'd you do there?
Cook.
Did you ever cook before?
No.
No. But you only cooked for your family.
That's my family.
Okay. How did
And
you
you
get through
worked
that?
there
Yeah,
too?
I worked there too.
And so is Marie.
Yeah.
And so is
So
Joe.
Joe.
Yes.
Well, I was a dishwasher. That's the
And-
first
yes.
time I ever did that.
And Mrs. Galvez said that no matter what, I said, until I die, those are my kids.
Well, she knows that. Yeah,
Yes.
she knew that.
Yes.
Because she gave us a chance.
Oh, yeah.
She gave you a chance. She
Oh,
gave
yeah.
everybody a chance.
Yeah, because you was working in there before
Okay.
you.
Did you ever cook for that many people?
No,
How'd you do it?
I don't know. I went in there and then they asked me, what do you know to cook? I said, nothing. Give me the menus and I make
And you'll make it.
And I make
Okay.
Yes. And then when I worked for B. Kathleen, God bless him, they said he's already dead. They want to be me a slave.
I understand that.
And I said, no, I'm not a slave. I said, the door swing two ways. And I don't have no husband, and I don't have no money. I need the job, but I'm not your slave. This door swing two ways, and I go out and I never be back.
And you did that.
Yes, I did that.
How long did you work there before this happened?
About 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, 15
You also
or 20.
worked someplace else too, didn't you?
Oh, I work in the hospital. That was my first job.
That was in Green Springs.
In Green Springs, where Marie used to work.
And then what did you do there?
Kitchen.
Kitchen also?
Kitchen
You
also.
cooked?
Yes.
Now was that before GE?
Before GG.
Okay.
And I quit there to come over here.
To come to GE.
Yeah, GE.
So actually you got a lot of training when you were at the hospital.
No, I don't
Well,
cook
you
in the
knew-
hospital.
you didn't-
I wash dishes.
Oh, you did wash dishes
I
at the
wash
hospital.
dishes in the hospital.
See, I
in
didn't
the
know that.
sink.
In the
And
sink.
help cooking.
And you did help. You helped prepare.
I can prepare. Yeah,
So you had an idea on what
what
was what and how
Yes.
to put things together.
my sister, they don't even how to make an egg.
Which sister?
All of it.
No one. They didn't know
No,
how to
you
cook?
can hear the pots and pans when they go to the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
but one block out of the house because they don't like to cook.
They never like to cook.
No. This one, they asked me,
Which one?
Jesucita.
Jesucita?
They asked me, how do you do this or how do you do that? I said, my God, I said, make your rice and put cabbage in it.
Uh-huh.
And they did, and they called me and said, my God, it's delicious. I said, you can put anything you find in your hands.
Uh-huh.
And then when we used to take cucumbers, we don't have nothing to eat.
Uh-huh.
So I get a lot of cucumbers and take all the seeds, and I make food. I make calabacita.
Oh, yeah, remember
And
that.
they taste better than the calabacita. And you kids, they said, what is that, Ma? It's very, very good. I said, well, forget it.
So what's out of all the Mexican meals, Mom? What's the best one that you really like cooking? That you like to cook? What do you like to cook? Out of anything. Let's say, if somebody said they want you to cook them something, what would you cook? What did you cook for people that?
I like the mole.
Mole? Okay. You used to make that from scratch.
Yes, not anymore.
Yeah. How long did it take you to make? All day.
All day.
Yeah.
Yes, all day.
And the recipe? Did you do that by yourself? Did
By
you
myself,
You
yes.
just.
So is the gravy.
Oh, don't put that on camera.
Okay.
Don't put the recipe on camera.
No, I don't put the recipe, but I said the gravy.
Uh-huh.
And the guy said, can you give us the gravy recipe? I said, no. Can you put it in your tombstone when you die so we can go?
So you can see it. Yeah.
You see?
No.
So we can see it. I
Say
said, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I had.
No,
the
I
recipe.
said that is the life.
Yeah, I've got that recipe.
Well, that guy, they want the recipe, and I don't give it to him. I said, I don't know how Nando gave it to you.
I didn't give it to him.
That's what you said.
Who?
Well,
Who?
the other one.
Bill? Daryl? Daryl? No, he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't know how to. He doesn't have it.
Yes,
Nobody has it.
Nando gave it to me. I said, well, I
No,
don't give it to
he
you.
tried. Good, you didn't give it to him, did
No.
you? Good, he's trying to trick you.
Oh, you can?
Trying to
That's
trick
the
you.
life of
Yeah.
the Ramones.
Yeah, I know
The
it is.
gravy.
Yeah, the gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that gravy, they don't come for no recipe. They come from the taste of my mouth.
So mostly you're cooking. Did you cook for the family when you were young?
Oh,
When you were young?
25 pounds of flour.
And you made the tortillas.
The tortillas by rolling.
By hand.
By hand,
By
and
hand.
rolling.
And you did 25 pounds of flour, what, a day? A week?
A week.
A week?
Yes.
So that fed everybody for a week.
Yes.
Did your sisters help make the tortillas?
No.
No? What did they do?
All my life, I
Yeah.
never lived, after I got married, I don't live too long in Laredo.
Okay.
I always in Corpus Christi and then down here.
Now, your other sisters, did they graduate?
No.
Any one of your brothers
Not,
or sisters?
not even one talks English.
Not one talks English?
The only one is Jesucita.
Jesucita, she talks English.
Yeah,
she
that's the
speaks.
one. Yeah, that's the one that speaks English. Yes. Yeah, what is it? And then I come over here. This is my life.
Uh-huh.
I don't have nothing, and I thanks God what I have now.
Uh-huh.
I have this house. I pay it the way I can
Uh-huh.
with all my chores.
Yeah.
Because your daddy paid what, 2 or 3 years, and I pay the rest. It's $75 a month, and that's what I have. When I don't have a job, the welfare helped me with
Oh,
that.
did they? They did. Okay.
Yes, I living with that. And then when I find Mrs. Galbraith, says, when they ask me, what do you learn, what do you eat, cook? I said nothing.
Uh-huh.
That's the one I want.
And then that's the one that took you.
Yes.
Because she taught you everything the way that she needed it done.
Yes.
And that's in the correct way. In the
Yes.
correct way.
And then after Christmas, after we get out a job, work,
Uh-huh.
they say, Juanita, don't go home. I'm going to take you to Sandusky so you can see the Christmas trees.
Uh-huh. We got it.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Just a minute.
What is it? Joe? Hello? Hey, what's up? Good. No, we're gonna go get some charcoal. Yeah. He does, but it's one of those charcoal grills. Yeah. That's fine, I can use that. That's no problem at all.
Care say hi to kids and
No, I don't.
the husband.
No, I thought he did too, but he doesn't. Yeah. Charcoal's fine, yeah. No time. Charcoal's fine. Charcoal's fine.
And then one day, Thelma told me that. She said, Rudy told me this. She said, you was picking tomatoes. When your husband come, give you hands, hug you and kiss you, and told you, Juanita, no more tomatoes. I already find work in the world.
And that's when Dad said, you're not gonna do
Any more
picking.
picking? Yes.
Okay. It's still Frank. He forgot something.
Yeah, la cámara.
Oh, let me go get it. You want this? I'm sitting here looking at it. Yeah, I don't blame you. So that's when Dad got the job at Whirlpool.
It's when they
How many years did Dad work there?
Ay, dicen el-
Okay. 10 years, 20 years,
They work more,
more.
but
He went to jail?
yes.
Oh,
And they-
tell us about why did you do that? What happened? Tomando?
Yes,
Okay.
He was drinking and
Uh-huh.
they go here, go there, and the police chase him until the car pump water go out. And so they caught him. He was 6 months in jail,
Uh-huh.
and they caught some years,
How many years?
a lot of years, because they was to be there since 1948.
So Dad was in jail for quite a few years.
No, it was 6 months.
Oh, he was in jail for 6 months.
6 months.
Okay.
And they said the sheriff
The sheriff?
venía bien pedo.
Uh-huh.
Your daddy had to get him inside. She said, that's what I have it. That's why I'm here. And look at this guy. Y lo llevaba para arriba y luego venía con la ropa toda llena de colorete y le daba a la señora la ropa para que la quemara. La quemaba tu papá. Luego le trajo la bandera para que dijo, esa no la quiero. Lo sacaron de trusty y tu papá era el cuco para toda la cárcel.
Oh, okay.
En la muchachita la tuvieron que esconder cuando me traje a tu papá, que ya salió de la cárcel porque estaba engrida con tu papá.
Oh, really?
Yes. They was too close to your dad, and they cry and cry. And Laura cry every time they go in there, they see the kid.
Whose kid was it?
The sheriff's daughter.
The sheriff's daughter?
Yes.
Like your dad? Like Dad?
Yes.
Okay.
And that lady, they give me a lot of clothes and they fit me. And shoes and everything, they fit me. And in Easter, they give me a lot of things. And then they had to hide that kid, and Marie cry every time they go because they was jealous because your daddy was without a kid in there. Because one time they put it down, and your daddy cleaned the washer and dryer, and they cleaned the room and everything.
Was I born when Dad was in jail? Was I born already? Me?
Yes.
Oh, I was a baby
Was
then.
Marie? Yes,
Yeah.
he was a baby.
I must have been a real small child when Dad did
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes, we live in those Chanes Contreras. Yes. And what else? Yeah, and they just take him inside, bien pedo.
Well, that was that. I mean, everybody, that happens.
Yeah,
Pues
so
así
that's
nos
what
hacen,
I'm
¿no?
here. Look at the chef. Dice bien pedo y no lo meten a la cárcel. Yeah.
So when when I went to the service, that's when Dad started getting sick. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
And the first thing they ask for you.
Okay. What was it? I mean, was it his kidneys?
Yes, his kidneys, and the doctor said it's no sense. Oh, and they have a gangrene in one toe.
Gangrene on his toe. Did they remove the toe?
No.
Was that Okay. So Dad was sick for what? 4 years?
No. 8 months.
He was sick for 8 months?
8 months in dialysis.
And he was in dialysis?
I have to put him in dialysis.
Yeah. How long was he in dialysis? 8 months?
8 months.
So he died after 8 months?
Yes. And they said no sense to put a kidney from you kids
Why?
because you come for a diabetic dad.
Oh, because Dad was a diabetic?
Yes.
Okay.
And they can burn the kidney again.
He would burn it right up.
Yeah, right up.
He'd already done damage to his
Yes,
whole body
because
by
they never
drinking.
stopped drinking.
He didn't stop drinking. But
No.
he did stop drinking for a while.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
about 10
Well,
years.
too late.
It's too late.
He stopped drinking too
And
late.
Ruben is doing the same thing.
Well, that's okay.
Yes.
And that's not going to be on there.
Okay, I hope not.
No. We'll cut a lot of stuff
Yeah.
out. Don't worry, Mom. There's just some things that,
Yeah.
as I said, the thing is, what I want to know is what your life was like. I mean, we've
Yeah,
gone
well, your
from
daddy was
we've gone
there.
from when you were, let's say you were, I mean, my gosh, most of your life you were actually married. You got married at 17.
Yes.
You never really had, a grown-up life.
No.
You never.
I
Your
agree
grown-up
with you.
life was
And your
having
daddy's side.
children.
Yes.
Where you were right next
and it's
to.
when I get bad and when I get a lot of things that I never get. When I marry you, Dad.
But that was a decision that you both made. You knew that was gonna go on. You wanted to get married, raise children,
Yeah.
and that's what you
Yes.
did.
I never thought of that.
Hmm
It was very, very